Hey, what's up, gamers? It's been a hot minute since I streamed. I think the last stream was August, maybe? But we're back. We're back, because I gotta do CPU. I gotta get my CPU fix in. So, we're doing that. Yeah. I'm probably gonna be very tired this stream. So I work today, and I work tomorrow, and I worked yesterday, so we'll get there. It's fine. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna we're gonna do it. Okay, let's go. Hello. Encoding overloaded. Thanks, OBS. That's not true. Don't tell me lies. Alright. So here we are. Let's get our CPU, let's get our exhibition match going. Make sure everything is going smoothly. Who do I want to see? We've got a collection of characters stake, but before we get to them, let's see... I want to see Jigglypuff. And I want to see, I want to see Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant! We're gonna let that one go. That's our exhibition match today. While people file in and we warm up. So yeah, it's been a while since I streamed. I don't think I've really done anything. I guess September I was consumed about the house in Fata Morgana, and Higurashi. Those are kinda... That's why I haven't streamed, is those two games. I told myself I should stream during September, and then I didn't. I didn't stream once in September, so... that was that, I guess. But now it's October. I don't really have any plans. Last year, I was doing Majora's Mask still. I don't really have any plans for scary October streams. Yeah, I don't know. I do work on Halloween, so it would be a matter of do I want to stream after I work or the day before Halloween when I'm off. But, we'll see. Other than that, things have been same old. I guess I've been working on more original projects. That's been fun. Been drawing OCs, that's epic. Gotta draw more. Is sitting so safe. Oh my god. I wasn't looking. I don't know who won. 3, 2, 1. Piranha Plant. You know what? We'll let this three-parter match play out. It's fine. Jigglypuff win this, you get a Mega in the DLC. True. Jigglypuff Mega Evolution, not Wigglytuff. I think it's awesome that Jigglypuff used to be important enough to get a slot in Smash. Obviously, it was because of the anime, and also they could just reuse Kirby's attributes. But I still think it's awesome. They don't make them like that anymore. I guess Piranha Plant's kind of a similar deal, in a way. Oh, they got the PD Piranha. Perfect timing with multiple things. Anime presence, Mewtwo being cut in 64 and the Kirby assets. Yeah. Imagine the alternate universe where all those things did not line up and we got somebody other than Jigglypuff. If anybody. I remember in like Brawl days, people really wanted Jigglypuff to be cut. I think nowadays people are a lot more attached to the original 12, but people were like dead set on Jigglypuff being cut throughout the ages. I think even in 4 people really wanted it. That's bad. Bad placement. Still worked though. It should not have worked at all, but CPUs work under mysterious ways. Saw a video talking about what if Melee got a few more months and they proposed the idea that we could have gone Suicune instead of Pichu. That would have been interesting. That's a double Piranha Plant win, right? Yeah, that's over. Piranha Plant wins the exhibition match. Okay. Now we get to the real stuff. Let's get to the real point of today. We got I think the last couple times the brackets have been a little chill. But we've got a kind of stacked one today. First up, we got Cloud. We got Sheik. Next is Wolf. We've got regular Samus. The blue Inkling. And then we got Morton. Everybody's favorite Koopaling. We've got our DLC character for the bracket. We've got Sephiroth. And finally, we have Lucario. A couple of these guys also have, we're gonna start with that. Alright, this is our bracket for the day. I've seen the predictions fly. I think Wolf is a front runner for predictions right now. Hold on, let me take a look at the records. Okay, hold on. What we got? We got a Lucario, Cloud, Wolf, Morton. We got 2 Samuses. Two Sephiroths. Okay, Samus and Sephiroth. We've got people rooting for. Nobody's rooting for Inkling. As a Sephiroth main, he will win. We'll see. He is a DLC character. He's got some sauce. I'm personally... I would love... Here's my wishful thinking. This will not happen. I would love if Sheik would win, because we haven't seen a melee character win a bracket yet. But Sheik is kind of bad. I don't think Sheik's gonna win. My personal bet is on Wolf, because Wolf CPU has a lot of sauce. He's very scary. We could also get the Morton Koopaling upset. That is very possible. I don't really think any of these other characters have a chance. I think it's between Wolf, Morton, and Sephiroth. That's my opinion. But I would love to be surprised. So let's just get into it. Get into the first match. Let me put down a prediction. Let's get in there. Cloud versus Sheik. She, her boy versus he, him, girl. Alright. It's me, I'm everyone, that's you! That's so true, bestie. Okay. Between these two, I would personally bet on Cloud, I think. I don't know. Cloud is one I always want to root for. It always feels like he should be stronger than he actually is. But he always underperforms whenever I run a match. So I feel like he should win, but I'm not confident in that. I don't know if you want- I was just wondering that, actually. I was just trying to keep a lookout for that. Where's my chat? It should be on screen. Is this the chat? Why are you not on chat? Oh! Is it on screen now? Oh, you're in the corner, that's why. I see. There we go. I solved it, don't worry. Just have to, It's been so long since I streamed, I've, like, forgotten how to stream. When I started the stream, I didn't even have, like, the game set. I was like, oh yeah, I have to do that, don't I? It doesn't automatically know what game I'm gonna play. Okay, I think everything is good. Let's start. We are starting on Corneria. CPUs love this stage, famously. They all want to go in the little door on the right. Okay, they're playing some mind games here. Playing footsies. Cloud just sitting and charging. He lost the first one, now he's gotta make up for it. Oh, Sheik doing chip damage. Just doing whatever they can. Okay. First stock goes to Cloud, but it very easily could get even out. I don't think Sheik has much killing potential though. It seems that Cloud's, yeah, not much knockback on any of Sheik's moves. I mean, if that didn't kill, then nothing would, but here we go. 2-2. Okay. Cloud a full stock ahead and has Final Smash. Gonna get some good damage in here. If you clutch this, we get a 3D Zelda-focused Zelda game. Sheik, if you clutch this, you will be in another Zelda game. Okay, that was a kill. Very dangerous percentage. I don't know what Cloud's knockback potential is, but I feel like Sheik is in kill range right now. Let's not push it. Okay, sorry. And first match goes to Cloud. Mario Maker? I've never seen a Mario Maker stage look like this. I thought it was always like a battlefield like. No, they can just do whatever, huh? Okay. This stage looks very scary. I could see Cloud, SDing down these holes. But, we'll wait and see. It is also a walk-off stage, so dangerous for both of these people. I wish there was a way for this stage to stay locked in to a particular, like, style. I don't know how I feel about it swapping mid-stage. Alright, first stock goes to Cloud once again. Every day people are learning new things at the Mario Maker stage, yeah. Ain't nobody playing this one. Ooh, that's a miss. But it's okay, got a KO anyway. This walk-off might just be what Sheik needs to get a few kills. I didn't think that was gonna be a KO. I'll be so real. I didn't think I didn't think Cloud had it like that. What is she cooking? Sheik is trying to play tricks on the Mario Maker stage. I don't think it's working. Alright, Sheik hits that time. These are very dire straits. Cloud could win this. Right here, right now. You didn't even need to use the final smash. It's that easy. Cloud does win. Everybody voted Cloud. Here we go. That was a 2-0. But don't worry, all the Sheik fans out there, everybody who thinks Sheik could do it, Sheik will be in the losers bracket. Alright, who's next? Oh, next we got Wolf versus Samus. I think Samus is a little cooked here, I'll be real. I said it earlier, Wolf is my front runner. I think he sweeps pretty easily here. But maybe Samus can go a little crazy. We do gotta see Cloud versus Sephiroth. I think that's a very real possibility. Although they are on opposite ends. They would have to either meet up in winners finals or losers somewhere, but we'll get there. We'll figure it out when we get there. Samus, if you lose, Prime Core gets delayed again. Let's just start. Let's get in there. Oh wait! I gotta give Wolf a handicap. Cancel this match. Fake match. I need to give him his slap on the wrist. Which, as we've seen up till now, 10% is nothing, but that's okay. It's all about the thrill of the game. I think last time was a Metroid stage, wasn't it? That was the home field advantage, but now we're on N64 Peach's Castle. I once saw a video of somebody like analyzing the stages, and they were talking about how the perspective in the background meant this stage that they're on is tilted back like almost a full 90 degrees. And I think that's really fun. I don't know. I think about that every time I see this stage now. Okay, these two, their percentages, they've racked it up pretty evenly. I do think Wolf is gonna get this first stock. Maybe I'm gonna jinx it by saying that. This is a little bit of a wonky stage to get KOs on. It's really easy to tech off these little side obstacles. What even is this stage supposed to be? It's Peach's Castle in 64. Yeah, only in theory. Back in the N64 days, where they could just make stages out of anything. You like Hyrule Castle? That's not Hyrule Castle. that's gray blocks and green roofs. Hyrule Castles never looked like that. Back when they, I feel like the design process was to make these stages kind of look like paper mache. Like they were being hand-built. Like little dioramas for your guys to fight on. Which I guess was kind of the point, like they were toys. Before they made them into trophies, they were just little toys. They don't make stages like this anymore. And it's so sad. I didn't think that would kill. Oh man. Alright. I didn't mention it, but I did see that Samus got the first KO. Even though they're now in the disadvantage. Maybe I counted Samus out too quickly. Ooh, that wasn't a kill. That's rough. I forgot Wolf has a reflector. I guess all the Star Fox guys do. In hindsight, this is a pretty bad matchup for Samus. Wolf can reflect the neutral B. I feel like I've seen more perfect parries from Samus than I have from any CPU. But it wasn't enough. Wolf takes the first round. Now we're in Fire Emblem. Parry experience gained from Dread, that's true. Hey mate, came across your stream, just dropped a follow, had to say you're doing awesome. I'll bring some friends to lurk later. Cool. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you're having a good time. Good night. I didn't even know what move that was. Is that like an up air or something? That was like instant. Wolf like touched her and she was gone. Not to be rude, but sounds like a robot. I didn't want to say it. Listen, most robots don't follow the channel, so I'll allow it. I'll give the benefit of the doubt today. The one that called me a bot did? Okay. We'll find out if it's a bot, if my follower count goes down. If they get shot by Twitch. Yeah, I'm gonna say, account created 42 minutes ago. And that's all I'll say. Anyway, Samus is ahead. I got distracted. Samus is kind of killing it on this stage. I'm not sure what the difference is here. I think either of these final smashes, though, could kill. Oh yeah, we're kill percent for both of these people. Oh, that was rough. She was really close to holding in there, but unfortunately... Weaklings, a lot of them. The current viewer stat, I've noticed today it's just like not working. Like for right now it says 3, but it seems to keep fluctuating between like 3 and 1 for me, even though I can see you guys in the chat. I can see you talking. Something mysterious is happening at twitch.tv. Anyway. Yeah, Twitch, I think, has been changing what counts as a viewer. That's okay. Wolf wins. Twitch just, like, hates small streamers. I feel like, the only people it benefited was small streamers to be able to open streams at different apps, but, yeah, they're sick of giving people money now, I guess. Alright, so next is Inkling versus Morton. And this, you did it. Alright. I think this is a Morton sweep, easy. I'd love to be wrong, but I do think that Inkling is, in terms of CPU characters, Inkling is probably the weakest of the ultimate cast. I feel like I don't see them get many wins, unfortunately. At least compared to the powerhouses, like K. Rool and all the DLC characters. Let's just jump in it. Nope, not that. Really important. Yeah, Inkling isn't Morton maxing.
3, 2, 1, go!
I've talked about the Morton story on stream, right? Where my friend, when the Kooplings were confirmed for Smash 4, my friend told my friend group that he's only gonna play Morton, for as long as, like, Smash 4 is relevant, and he kept to his word. He only played Morton, and he would just camp on the edges of the stage and shoot the cannonball while everybody else fought. and now I'm not friends with him anymore. For unrelated reasons, but I like to think it was for Morton crimes as well. Speaking of Morton crimes, he is killing this child. Oh, but Inkling! Big hit. Trying to hold in there. They are back on even now. That was a mean up B from Morton. Fishbone and Mario Kart for basically the exact same reason. That's surreal. Inkling is doing everything to hang in there. Uh-oh. We're getting to dangerous percentages. Oh, and it's over. Match 1 goes to Morton.
3, 2, 1, go!
We're on the Bayonetta stage. It's a flat stage. I don't know who this benefits. Morton is just like no selling the roller. He's just sitting there and taking it. First stock. I get the feeling that winner's bracket is just gonna be like the powerhouses and Cloud Strafe. There we go. Narrowly avoiding getting 3 stocks. Does James remind me to see Morton versus Sephiroth? Oh, I'm sure you will. I don't have a lot of confidence in Lucario. I would love to see Lucario pull through, but that's that. We got a solid string of 2-0s so far in this bracket. Everybody believes in Morton. Okay.
Start battle.
Next is the moment you've all been waiting for. The debut of the DLC character. Will he be as overpowered as most of the ones that have come before? We got Sephiroth and Lucario. I think Lucario, or not Lucario. I'm thinking about how Lucario's gonna lose. I think Sephiroth takes this. I feel like Lucario, much like Cloud, is a character that I feel like should be stronger. Who feels like they should have more oomph to their attacks. But he doesn't. He's just kind of underwhelming. But then again, we've been seeing some pretty high percentages. So maybe Lucario, if he can get the same treatment here. I feel like Sephiroth probably has a pretty good kill percent. But maybe Lucario can hang in there long enough to actually make use of his gimmick. Let's find out.
3, 2, 1, go!
Uh-oh, Sephiroth's got the home field advantage. This could be big. If Sephiroth makes it to finals, can he take his shirt off? If he does, remind me. And we'll see. We'll see if he's earned the right. Also, I liked, Automod held that. It considered take his shirt off. Very scandalous. Wait, is Sephiroth's, like, one-winged angel gimmick, is it this, like, kind of the same as Lucario's aura? Where it activates at a high percentage? I forgot that Sephiroth had a gimmick. I'll be so real. I was like, oh yeah, he's just strong, that's his gimmick. He's got a big sword. But no, he's got the one-winged angel thing, doesn't he? How did he do that, by the way? What percentage was that? How did he do that? Just right off rip. How'd he do that? Lucario? Wait, Lucario at high percent might kinda cook. Unfortunately, he's about to lose that. Unless Sephiroth is just bad. Okay, never mind. He kinda just let that go. Also, does Sephiroth's one-winged angel thing, does that activate at 50? That seems really low. I mean, I don't know what it does, I guess. I assume it makes his jump and recovery better? I don't know if it makes him stronger. The game is dying? Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on, we can fix this. I gotta do surgery on the stream. Hold on, check this out. Check this out, it's this easy. Hold on, let it cook. We put it in the oven. There we go. much like, the Habit, every time the stream dies, the match ends, and Lucario takes the first match. Yeah, Sephiroth attacked the game itself, and he lost anyway. We've got a rainbow, that's huge. Gay rights. Lucario takes first stock somehow. He just played around and Sephiroth fell for it. Is Lucario the hero that this bracket needs to defeat the DLC? Is he our new DLC killer? Oh, that was a little embarrassing. The curse of this stage, the CPUs love the little rock. They want to be on their little rock so bad. Even if it means giving up their life. Yeah, he's got a power boost because EA came out. I feel like that was really close to killing, and that's scary. Ooh, just barely hit the edge of that. Alright, Sephiroth has kind of figured Lucario out. He's not losing the same way he did the first time. What a move! He wanted to hit Sephiroth really bad. He thought he could take him out with him. This is our first third match of the tournament so far. Lucario thought he was safe. Sephiroth sitting pretty stable at 50. EA Aspire, by the way? I'm glad. I'm probably not playing it till next year. I don't think I have the drive for a Pokemon game right now. Here's the fun question. Does Sephiroth get an effect that's gonna let him kill? He could. Is he gonna take advantage of it? He sure did. Oh yeah, I'll be getting a Switch 2 version. Don't worry. Yeah, I have to catch all of I can't say that. I can't say the Higurashi place. Hinamizawa. There we go. I have to solve the crimes. I have to figure out why these kids are so scary and violent. Ooh. Lucario, he started out really well. But I think Sephiroth kind of locked in. He figured out what he was all about. That's a Sephiroth win, if I ever saw one. Alright. We're gonna get our Sephiroth and Morton match. Lucario. You're suffering from rogue Mecha Evolution. They could be, honestly. Currently, my #1 theory is violence drugs. Drugs that make people violent, so it's basically the same thing. Okay. Let's go. Let's go to semifinals of the winner's bracket. Who do we got? We got Cloud. And his opponent is Wolf. The big man. I'm still banking on Wolf. Cloud, he may have moved on. He may have beaten Sheik, of all people, against all odds. I don't really think he's beating Wolf. I think Wolf has a little bit too much sauce for him. But wait, we're in Kirby World. Anything can happen here. N64 Kirby stage. I don't want to eat on stream, but I just started thinking. I don't know why he died. Not gonna comment on it. I was just thinking how I really want a snack. I got crepes in the fridge. I should eat those. Gonna have crepes at like midnight after this is over. This has somewhat of a lame recovery compared to Fox and Falco. I've never really analyzed the differences between them. I think Wolf is stronger than them. I only base that just because he wins more, and also he looks scarier. His attacks look like they hurt. I've never done the math though. I've never researched it. Yeah, I don't know if the crepes are still good. They're from the weekend. They're from last weekend, I should say. I've been working too much. I don't have the energy to reheat them, but I might try some for midnight snack. Cloud is kind of cooking. Wait, is Cloud goated? Is Cloud kind of goated with the sauce? Wait, we're in Pokemon now. What does this mean? I think the like kill floor is higher in this one compared to the Kirby stage, so I don't think Wolf is really gonna SD on this stage in the same way he did last time. But clearly Cloud can. Oh, phenomenal way getting back to the stage. That's so messed up that Cloud can just lose his limit if he doesn't use it fast enough. It's like when it's like the final smash meter. That's messed up. I feel like it's not strong enough to be able to just hold it forever. Last stock for Cloud. I think like of all the characters that have some kind of meter in this game, I think Cloud's is the worst. And he doesn't even get to keep it. It's so rude. Ooh, okay. We're even now. 1-1. This stage might decide everything. It's Banjo-Kazooie, Spiral Mountain. This is probably like the same dimensions of what we just saw, so... Does this mean we're gonna see Wolf pull through? Or does Cloud have something up his sleeves? Do you think a HD remake of Banjo-Kazooie would sell well? I'm pondering it. Like, what if they made a new, like a remake of Banjo-Kazooie and it looked like this stage? I wonder if Microsoft could win enough people for that. Probably. By what Microsoft would consider success? No, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I feel like it would do pretty well. Like, Banjo-Kazooie fans would probably play it. I don't know how many, like, new people would play it, especially if it's still Microsoft exclusive, which it would be, unless they were smart. I think it would make bank. if they put it on a Nintendo console, but they would never do that. Yeah, I don't think it would make enough money for them. But it's, wishful thinking until then. Cloud is doing everything he can to stay in this match. Just one bad hit is gonna end it. This could be it. Wolf's final smash. Oh, he missed, but Cloud's recovery isn't very good, so it didn't work. That is a Wolf win. You guys thought Cloud was gonna win? You're crazy. You don't believe in Wolf. How do I usually do? I think I do this different every single time I do this. Do I spread them out? I think I do. Yeah, I guess I'll stick with what I've been doing. Also, I just screwed up. Right here. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Xbox on its last legs. All the signs point to them exiting the console market. I don't know. I feel like there's still enough of a market for them. If I was Xbox, if I was Microsoft, I would not exit the console market. There's enough suckers to buy my stupid little console. My monolith. But, I don't know. I guess Microsoft, I think they've been going all in on AI, so they have to recoup the cost somewhere. We'll stop making Xboxes for it. Alright. We got Morton and Sephiroth. These guys would play Xbox. Yeah, they'll probably move more to PC. Yeah, that's fair. They're kind of having trouble consuming companies, I think. I don't know who's gonna win here. I'll be so real. I think, as much as I want to break the DLC curse, I would rather Sephiroth win than Morton Koopa Jr. If Morton was not voted into the bracket, he would not be here, if I had any say about it. I have a grudge against that creature. We're gonna find out. Oh, we're in Minecraft.
Go!
I love Minecraft. I almost got back into Minecraft recently. Over the summer. Or was it the summer or was it earlier? I don't know. I watched an SMP by creators that I follow. And it was such didn't even feel like Minecraft. It was such a crazy experience. I didn't even finish watching it, but it made me think about Minecraft. And then a friend of mine made a modded server. We played for a few days and then stopped. We found like the most messed up village in the ice mountains, in the tundra. There were houses spread all across the mountain tops. And it was so bad that all of the villagers except for 2 got killed by enemy mobs until I finally had the time to like fence everything in and make lighting. And make stairs to all these houses that are on these precarious mountaintops. There's one behind the mountain. I had to dig through the mountain to get to them because they're at the docks. It was a really cool town. Me and one other person were the only people who stayed there. Because everyone else was like, I don't want to make a fucking town. I don't want to have a settlement in the tundra. There's no animals here. But I was determined. It was fun. That's my Minecraft story. That's all I got. Morton wins the first round. Good for him, I guess.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't think Sephiroth knows what to do with this creature. This isn't an anime boy twink. He doesn't know how to kill it. If you put the Koopalings in FF7, they would have won. They would have beaten Sephiroth. They would have thrown like a bouncy ball at him. They turn his sword into a ball. And then he can't do anything. Where is he going? What is he cooking? I don't think Morton's heart is in this. He got this far and now he's like, oh cool. He doesn't care. Yeah, Sephiroth needs to learn energy ball tennis. Then he'll stand a chance. Is Sephiroth the calm walk? The menacing walk? He's imagining the flames behind him? Alright, well he's in the lead now. Maybe this is just Sephiroth's thing. He throws his first match and then he just sweeps. This happened with Lucario. Lucario won the first match, and then Sephiroth won the next 2. Does Sephiroth want to keep it interesting? Is Sephiroth the man of the people? He's trying. He's trying so hard to hit this creature. Okay, he's gotten serious. He's trying now. Alright. We go to game 3.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, it looks like Sephiroth has gotten serious. He's trying. He might just be game 3 Sephiroth. What is he doing? What is Morton doing? Where is he going? Morton, that last KO scared Morton so much. He almost just drove off. He's like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. That's scary. This guy's scary. Ooh. Yeah, Sephiroth wants his kid dead. Does Sephiroth like the slow walk? I like it a lot. I'm glad the CPU uses it. I feel like you don't see the CPU walk enough. You gotta be running and jumping everywhere. I didn't know his sword could do that. I didn't know it could go through platforms downwards. That's scary. That's the first time I've seen that. Okay, Morton hanging in there. That's Sephiroth. They call him Game 3 Sephiroth. Alright. We're gonna have Sephiroth in winners finals with Wolf, and Morton is going down to losers. Will we get a canon matchup of Cloud versus Sephiroth? It's looking unlikely, but it's still possible. Oh, he's getting scary. He's getting scary now. Hold on, try again. Why? It's only Sephiroth. Why is it only Sephiroth today? At least it wasn't during the match. Yeah, what an aura farmer. During his windscreen? What a guy.
Start battle.
Okay. Finally, we got winners finals.
Wolf.
Wolf and Sephiroth. Oh, he's already on. It's okay. Two villains. Whoever wins this, they will secure a spot in bracket finals, while the other person is gonna have to fight their way out of losers for another chance. Personally, I mean, I want to bank on Wolf just because he's not DLC. But I just believe in Wolf. I think he's very strong. I think he's scary. I do think that no matter what happens here, it is very possible we will see this matchup again at the very end. These are both very strong characters. Sephiroth is even stronger than I thought. I didn't know his sword could go through platforms like that. That's scary. I've never seen that before. Let's get in there. Dude, Peach's Castle! We've got some platforms for Sephiroth to stab through here. I think the scariest thing about that stab is that it was the full height between the platform and the ground of the stage. It went straight to the bottom. That's scary. Why is it like that? Oh my god, Sephiroth! He wants this dog dead. Oh, this is a bad recovery stage for the Wolf. Sephiroth wants that spot. He wants his place secure. He doesn't want to mess with these other freaks and weirdos. He's had his fun. Uh-oh. That's a kill. I think even without the crazy effects, it's probably a kill. Yeah. Now the worst thing that could happen here is Wolf getting 3-stock. That'd be really embarrassing. Okay, he stopped that from happening. We're all good. I think as long as the character doesn't get 3-stocked, then it's all fair game. Oops. I didn't do that. If you heard that, no you didn't. I don't think this is a kill. No. Oh, it is! Would not have suspected that. Just the perfect distance, but unfortunately is not enough. You'd already racked up too much damage.
3, 2, 1, go!
Sephiroth with the advantage, and we are on the Castlevania stage. We got Castlevania itself. I love this stage. I don't care if it's a little bit wonky. I think it's simple, but it's like just different enough. from the simple stages that I like it a lot. I also get to listen to all the Castlevania music, and I think that's awesome. Sephiroth taking the first stock. Are we seeing a repeat of last time? I think the crazy thing about Castlevania and Smash is that it was leaked, and yet I still think it's like the best edition of Ultimate. I'm not even a huge Castlevania person. I've only played like 2 Castlevania games. But I still think the content it got a boss, 2 characters, and a stage, a ton of good music. I think it's like among the best. Oh, Wolf is getting cooked. I was thinking about Castlevania too hard. Is he good? Wolf, are you getting 3-stocked? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, just barely. Okay, you voiced a 3-stock. But he does not avoid the loss. Sephiroth's first 2-0 of the night. Goodbye. Goodbye, Wolf. Go into losers. Who can be our champion to take down Sephiroth? It's okay. Wolf might have another chance. Okay. Let's get past that. Let's... Before we go into losers, let's take a break. Small 3-minute break. Get up, stretch, get a drink. I just ran out of my juice, so I have to get more juice. Get snacks, go to the bathroom. Everybody do that. Hold on, I need... What does this text say? Is this a BRB? Yeah, that's good. There we go. There we go. Everybody! Break time. Get out of here. I'm back. Piss time is over. There we go. Who do we have? What's next? Losers bracket. All our second chances. We got Sheik versus Samus. You know, Samus was kind of cooking. Welcome back, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Anyway. Last time, who was Samus? Samus is up against Wolf. She was kind of holding her own, honestly. Wolf still won pretty clean sweep, but I do remember Samus being the one to take the first stocks in both of those. So I think, were I to choose one, I would choose Samus. But to be honest, there's not many characters I would choose Sheik to be the winner. I honestly, is there like anybody on this roster that I would bank on Sheik beating? Maybe Inkling, honestly. A few months ago I would have said Rosalina, but I don't know about that anymore. I think Rosalina has upgraded. Maybe Mega Man. There's a couple weaker ones that I could see being a fair match, but I think Samus is gonna take this one. IMO. These two are gonna fight for their lives, or else get kicked out of the bracket forever.
3, 2,
Foreside!
go!
One of my favorite stages that CPUs are really bad at. I don't know why I turned this on, but we're gonna see what happens, I guess. I always forget how good this stage looks in this game. They put everything into making it beautiful. Sheik is going a little crazy. Alright. You know, I think Sheik's kit is kinda built for juggling people against walls, and there's not many stages you could do that with. But this might be one of such stages. Although, this seems to be like the perfect distance that it's not helpful, so we'll see. Alright, first stock to Samus. She jumped into it, but it's okay, it was all planned. That was damage on purpose. Alright, that's something. That's damage on the board. I think there was only 30% that added, but it's okay. Sheik is trying to stay in. Spending more time dodging than attacking. Oh, I just realized this hazards it off. The UFO doesn't show up. Aww. That's the best part. Sheik thinks it's the best part too. Sheik can't win if there's no UFO. I forgot the stages in the game. I know every DLC character has a stage. You could not pay me to remember this one. Which is a shame because the gimmick is really cool. How it changes with the music, but still can't remember it for some reason. It's weird, it's so visually distinct and somehow boring. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I feel like a lot of the DLC stages fit into that. Which I don't mind. I kind of like... I would rather a stage be pretty simple, rather than be, like, super gimmicky. Like, I'd rather have this than Jungle Hijinks, or whatever that stage was called from Smash 4. It might also be in this one, I don't know. If it is, I've always just have it turned off. I guess part of it is that I just don't care about Persona. I don't think I ever will. I used to a little bit. But now that I'm into SMT specifically, I'm like, oh man, I wish Jack Frost was in this game. I wish Demi-Fiend was in this game. Anything that's not Persona. No other series would get a spin-off character in Smash before a mainline character, except Shin Megami Tensei, and that's really sad. Look at the Persona guys and everything. Sheik is kind of getting rocked right now. It started out kind of even, kind of slow at the start. But at some point, Samus got the advantage by a full stock. This could end any second. Alright, he's gonna knock the final smash out of Samus. That's pretty good. That's something. I think, because Link's and Zelda's final smashes, they kill at 100. Anyways, that's a Samus win. But I don't think Sheik's does, which I think is a, makes the character even worse. Nobody voted on Samus winning. You guys don't believe in women. What is up with that? Samus moves on. Sheik is unfortunately our first elimination. Perhaps surprising nobody. Unfortunately. Goodbye, the only melee character in the bracket. Goodbye, a melee character moving on. To the big game in the sky. Who's next? Inkling and Lucario. Where's Lucario? There we go. Lucario was kind of cooking earlier against Sephiroth. So I want to believe in Lucario a lot. Maybe it's just because I don't have much attachment to Splatoon. I don't feel anything for them. I don't want to root for them. I don't care too much. But Lucario! Lucario, that was my Brawl main for a little while. I didn't really have many mains in Brawl, but Lucario's one I used more often than others. Just because I liked Pokemon. I don't even think I really cared for Lucario as a Pokemon, but I thought he was fun to play as. And I thought I was really good at staying alive at high percentages. So yeah, I personally am rooting for Lucario. Let the battle of the blue guys begin. Oh, it's getting scary again. Hold on. It's happening a lot. At least it's at the start this time and not right before the end. Yeah, Sephiroth. Sephiroth is trying to manipulate the game to pick who he wants to fight against. Lucario is kind of an industry plant and it kind of paid off, I guess. I'm trying to think back to when Gen 4 was new. I mean, they made a Lucario movie. Yeah, I guess it kind of was. They were trying to push him. I don't know why they did that. He was put in Mystery Dungeon before the gen came out. I forgot about that. I think it was... Not only was he put in Mystery Dungeon, but he was considered, like, the best explorer. I think Lucario rank was the highest rank in the game. But you never met him. You get a statue of him, that was it. I think the game also had, like, Munchlax, Bonsley, and Weavile or something. Which, in hindsight, really weird. Anyways, Lucario's kind of cooking. I don't know if we realize that. Well, if he just stays there, is the CPU smart enough? He is. We haven't seen many CPUs smart enough to just stay in one spot during the final smash. Inkling's trying to stay in so bad, but doesn't entirely realize that the more he tries, the stronger Lucario gets. And that's that. First match. Lucario still had 2 stocks. That's scary.
Go!
Now I think this is a stage with a pretty low kill zone. I feel like... I don't know if either of these characters has a really bad recovery. They might both be okay here. We're gonna find out. This is definitely a stage that would kill Wolf. But these two might be okay. Okay, Inkling takes first stock. Interesting. That Squid Kid's got spirit, if nothing else. Alright, let's kill. Yep. Back to even. What was he cooking? What was he doing that for? Lucario, you're crazy! Best viewers, what? What? For real? Wait, hold on. Viewers so good, Lucario got a kill. That actually might be crazy. That's right, the best viewers are already here. I only have the best and most high-quality viewers in my stream. Oh, that's it. Lucario wins. Goodbye, Inkling. Lucario, my friend, moves on. Everybody knew this. I feel like we're getting a lot of, one-sided predictions this stream. It's like we have, like, 2 ends of the scale, and nothing else. Okay. Losers bracket, round 2. Show me Cloud Strife. Show me Samus Aran. Now here's a little bit of an interesting one. These are 2 characters that I personally feel are underpowered in this game. They both feel like they should be way stronger than they actually are. And now the question is, which one is stronger out of the 2 of them? That's what we're here to find out. I kind of want to see both of them, persevere. I want to see them both succeed. I like both of these guys. Well, I don't have any thoughts about this one. I'll be so real. I think, my logic says Cloud, but my heart says Samus. That's what I'm thinking. Yo! Pictochat with the Megalovania? Huge. Dude, screw Sephiroth. This is the final battle right here. Yeah, Cloud is fighting for the honor of having a canon matchup. And Samus is fighting for women. Both are very important battles. That I want to see both of them persevere. I dissociated for a second. Dude, now entering Cloud and he never leaves. There are kids who've played Smash who don't know what this stage is, and I think that's a little scary. So one thing that Cloud has in his favor in this stage is the kill zone is pretty high up, so he is probably unlikely that he'll mess up a recovery. That might be helping him out here. Oh my gosh, Cloud? He's cooking? Alright, avoided the 3-stock. No 3-stocks yet this bracket, which is pretty rare, honestly. We usually get at least one. If Samus wins, they're gonna reveal in Prime 4 that Psylocke is a beautiful woman who gets into messy, toxic fury with Samus. Oh my god. The stakes have never been higher. Okay, Samus coming back from... She's getting like the reverse 3-stock here. But can she carry it all the way out? Ooh, not quite. Cloud takes the first match. It's okay, she still has time. She has to fight ever harder, but she's not out yet. We've got another neutral stage, but this one has a platform on it. That might be the big difference that Samus needs. The kill zone's also a little scarier. I just saw, like, the mailman Animal Crossing guy flying in the air, and I just, like, blacked out trying to remember his name. I don't remember it. Oh, I feel awful. I don't remember his name. I remember Pelly and Phyllis, but I don't remember the guy's name. I was just thinking about how he's, like, not in New Horizons, and I think that's sad. You can't wake up early and see him at your mailbox anymore. They took that away from you because of woke. I was thinking Pelipper too, but I'm like, no, that's the Pokemon. That's not his name. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Cloud wins in the third FF7 remake part is also gonna reveal that Sylex is a beautiful woman who gets into messy, toxic fury with Tifa, Aerith, and Cloud. The stakes have never been higher. Cloud is in the lead. Pete, that's his name. Memory unlocked. I don't remember if this was in like all of the old Animal Crossing games, but I just remember because in the GameCube one, mail came twice a day. Once at, I think, 6 or 7 in the morning, and then once at like 5 p.m. And if you were at your house at that exact time, you could see him dropping off the letter. They don't do that anymore because letters are instant now. Or it's just whenever you wake up. Ooh, miss. That might have been it. That might have been the throw that Cloud needs. Didn't even need to use the final smash. It's that easy. Cloud Yuri wins. What we've always wanted. Cloud is one step closer to the canon matchup with Sephiroth. And unfortunately, we have run out of women in our tournament. At least for this bracket. I think we have a couple more down the line. Oh yeah, we got Isabel. We got Isabel Pyramithra still. That'll be next time. The battle that I don't think anybody was waiting for. Morton and Lucario. Get that Sylex amiibo while supplies last. Toxic Fury's flying off the shelves. I forgot they made a Sylex amiibo, I'll be so real. I was buying the Kirby Air Ride amiibos today, because I got paid yesterday, and I was like, oh, next time I get paid, I'll see if they're in stock, and if they are, I'll get them, and if not, then I won't, because they're $60. I don't need that in my life. And they were in stock, so I caved and I got it. I saw the Rosalina one also in stock, but I was like, no, I have a Rosalina. I'm fine. I forgot about Sylex. I remembered that there were new Metroid amiibos, but I only remembered the Samus. I didn't remember the Sylex one. Sadly, $50 is the price I would pay for a funny little Wingstar. Yeah, me too. That's why I did it. I think, had they not done the Waddle Dee Wingstar, I would not have bought it. I would not have bought Kirby Warp Star amiibo. Because they already had one. Even though this one, I can take it out of it. But the fact that they did any other car. I think they could have done any other air ride car. They could have done the Shadow Wing. They could have done the little triangle one that goes really fast. They could have done a bike. I would have bought any of them. I think... accidentally voted Lucario. Don't pay attention to that. Okay. You're gonna feel real silly when he wins. I think if they did an amiibo, if they did 3 Kirby Air Riders amiibos, like the Kirby on the Warp Star, Waddle Dee on Wingstar, and then any other character with any other mobile, I would not have bought the Kirby. I would want, like, the unique ones. They already said they're doing more? That's dangerous. I hope they do Starman. Dude, Starman, day one purchase. I'll stay up for that. Anyway, this is not a Kirby fight.
3, 2, 1, go!
I looked, when I was talking about girls in the next Smash bracket, Kirby is also in the next Smash bracket. So, that's something. Something to look forward to. At PAX, they had statues, which were the amiibos, and one of them was Meta Knight on the Dark Star. That makes sense. Yeah, I have to buy that. I have to buy the Dark Star. My 8-year-old self would not allow anything else. It also would not allow the video game to continue being bad. It's always when I, like, stop looking, like, stop watching for it, that it, it starts messing up. Too busy thinking about Amiibo. Okay, we're good. I'm not sure if it's just that Smash Bros. Is too scary for the Elgato, if the Elgato's dying, or if it has something to do with the predictions that overload OBS for some reason. They're pretty much even. Lucario at a disadvantage. Lucario let to die, yep. Lucario might die again. This is a precarious situation. Yeah, that's what I thought. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate stage choice for, Lucario there. Oh, it's gonna happen again. I love these walk-off stages. I consider it the great equalizer. Anyone can win on these stages, and that's the scary part. Alright, first stock to Morton. Lost everything on the misclick. You are broke now. Uh-oh. Okay, no 3-stock. Song that sounds like a phone ringing? Am I crazy? It was. It's gone now. Wait. Yeah, it was that song. Okay. Morton wins! Alright. Everybody's favorite Koopaling, right? We love Morton here. But now this might be the most important match. More important than the finals. Because it'll determine if Cloud gets to face Sephiroth. Where is he? Wait. I was just on him, wasn't I, when I took him off? Okay. This is the most crucial match in this bracket. I'm like hearing the ringing sound again. I don't know if it's just me this time though. If I fixated on it too much, that's like ingrained in my brain now. New tinnitus unlocked. Okay. I want Cloud to win so bad. I need this Koopalink gone. I don't want this guy. Get him out of here. Cloud needs to do this. He needs to win. He needs to make it to the final boss. This is such an interesting stage with the hazards turned off, because you could only die from going through the top. I'm not sure who that helps here. I feel like Morton's up smash is a little better. It catches a little more. I don't actually know what Cloud's up smash is. But he is doing his darndest. Oh. This catches a little better, though. Ooh, he avoided death. Okay. Uh-oh. Video game, please. It's, like, really bad. I need to, like... I need to stream more games than just Smash, so I can find out if it's Smash or if it's something else. I guess I could turn down the resolution again, back to 720. It was fun while it lasted, at 1080. Okay. Cloud kinda cooking. Alright, no 3-stock. Morton was moving on him. He was relishing in that KO. Yeah, Automod is okay with killing kids, but not with shirtless men. Twitch's priorities, we can see what they are. Ooh, that was almost a KO. If you didn't tech that, Morton is hanging in there. Did he just go past the wall and then he came back? That's what it looked like. He's so close. There we go. First match to Cloud. Now we're in Pokemon. We're on Battlefield. I think Morton has a bit of an advantage just because Cloud's recovery is so bad, but Cloud at least has the match advantage, so even if he loses here, he can still come back in Game 3. Remember Shaman Skyform? Anybody remember that? Okay, first KO to Cloud. Good start. It's okay, this final smash is bad. He's gonna take it. He's fine, actually. He's totally fine. He can't make it back to the stage, though. You were thinking about it today, actually? That's based. I had an action replay for the DS. So, for Pokemon Diamond, I found out the code to walk through walls and get to, like, the event Pokemon. And I also found a code so that every Pokemon you catch is shiny. So I would go and catch shiny Shaman, and I would call it Sonic, because it's blue. That's my anecdote. That's what I think about when I think of Shaman. They don't make games anymore where you find exclusive content by walking outside of walls. Like, technically, that was event content. You could get it sometimes, but they don't do that anymore. You can't just walk out of walls and get whatever you want. It's only for speedrunners now. Because of woke. It's 1-1, Cloud. You can do this, you can end this. Morton is so close to death. Yes! He's gone! Goodbye, Koopaling! Cloud, my bestie! That wasn't even for, like, to see him in the endgame. I just wanted Morton dead. Was that the last Koopaling in the tournament? Hold on. There might still be Bowser Jr., which is fine. I'll go a little back. That was the last Koopaling in the tournament. All Koopalings have been eliminated from the tournament. We never have to see them again. I'm so happy. I'm so glad I didn't put all 7 of them in. I would have screamed and cried. Anyway. I think they're all eliminated. I feel like I'm gonna come back next week with another stream, and there's gonna be another one. I think there's been one in, like, every... Yeah, we've had a Koopaling for 3 brackets in a row. Okay, yeah, we've gotten through them all. There was only 4. And that was the last one. Okay, we're good. We're safe. Anyway, losers finals. Wolf and Cloud. I'm actually going to reset the Elgato. I'm gonna start doing this between matches. There's only a few left, but just to reduce the chance of it acting up. It seems to always be the start or an end of a match, so I think it's better than it happening mid-match. Alright. And you know what? If it happens as soon as the match starts, I know it's something to do with the predictions. I know that the predictions are overloading OBS somehow. I just spelled wolf wrong? Let's go. You know what? I spelled cloud wrong too. Let's go back to how I spelled wolf. There we go. Okay. Wolf and Cloud. You're back? Internet died? Cloud won. That's all you missed. The Koopalings are gone. We've eliminated the enemy. Wolf and Cloud. You know, we've been rooting for it. We've been rooting for Cloud to win. I do still think Wolf crushes Cloud. I don't think Cloud's strong enough. But, it would be hype. If Wolf can't be the DLC killer, then maybe we just gotta bring in Sephiroth's enemy. Who knows? They kept the walking through walls in BDSP? What? Wait a minute, why haven't I done that then? That's crazy. That's messed up. Oh, well, can't you just get Shaman and Darkrai like normally? I actually don't remember. I feel like they did an actual event for that. I don't know. This is Smash Brothers, not Pokemon. We were in Duck Hunt. Wolf is so scary. I think the thing is, Cloud is kind of slow. And I would say Wolf is a little bit slow, but he is not as slow as Cloud. And I think that's gonna be the big difference here. Oh, oh my god. Oh no. CPU ran the wrong calculations on that one. Oh no, Cloud. Is that a 3-stock? We got one? Uh-oh. That's a 3-stock. The Wolf 3-stock. Now here's the fun part. Wolf is already in the next chapter, so I don't know what I'm doing about that, but we'll figure it out. The 2 wolves, yeah. We'll hang out with them twice as much, I guess. There's 2 wolves inside you, one is the brawl design, one is the ultimate design, that's right. Cloud did have a pretty harrowing loss in that first match, but he's not out yet. He just has to work twice as hard. Maybe he can fight Sephiroth. The thing about Wolf is his attacks look like they hurt. They look so scary. The footstool? Oh my god, he almost threw. Cloud getting a stock with the footstool, not only recovering safely, but also taking Wolf's stock in the process. He did, however, give up his final smash. He could have used that in that last second, but he chose not to. Cloud's like, I think it's Octo Slash is the side B. It always looks like it should do way more damage than it actually does. Especially when you get all of them, all the hits off. I don't know. Cloud last stock. He's gotta do something fast unless he wants to be eliminated. I don't think this is enough to kill. It is! Perfect timing to use that. Use it before Wolf did. Alright, whoever wins this moves on to fight Sephiroth. There are no more second chances after this one. Ooh, okay, Wolf loses his first stock. Now both of these characters have pretty bad recoveries. Either one of them could just fall for what Wolf did. It's just a matter of who falls for it first. Okay, that's gonna be a stock, but Cloud is still ahead. Wolf is in dangerous territory right now. Okay, this is gonna be a stock. Wolf has held on to that second stock for a very long time now. Oh, this is gonna be close. I think Cloud's about to lose it here. It's gonna be even in a second. Yeah, perfectly even. Last stock. This is anybody's game. Just barely missed the final smash. He charged that. Wolf sat in that up smash. He couldn't see through the platform. He didn't know it was coming. He was like, where did this guy go? Cloud moves on to the match we've all been wanting to see. We've got a beautiful canon matchup. Very rare with how these brackets are randomly generated. Expo is on Sephiroth. You leave him so quickly. Okay. Let me refresh the Elgato once more. I don't want any interruptions during the finals. I don't want that. I'm gonna have to put something in the background behind the screen whenever I have to do this. I used to have Balin back there, but I don't have him on this scene. Alright. Here we finally are. Bracket finals. We have currently, from the winner's bracket, sitting pretty on his little throne, we've got Sephiroth. And we've got his mortal enemy, Cloud Strife. Toasty? That's a good idea, actually. Wait. I'll do that for next time. I have an idea, though. So as a reminder, because this is double elimination, Sephiroth has to lose 2 sets in order for Cloud to win, because he hasn't lost yet. But if Cloud loses a set, then that's it. That's the end. So Cloud has a lot to fight here. For predictions, this is just the first set. I'll run it again if it does go on to another set, but if Cloud wants to win the bracket, he's at a serious disadvantage. But if anyone can beat Sephiroth, it would be him. Hypothetically. I don't know if Smash Bros. Cloud can do it, but I don't know what he can do against most of his kit. But we've seen crazier things happen. We've seen who did Rosalina killed a bunch of people in one of these tournaments. I don't have the bracket up, but Rosalina swept the tournament and made everybody go crazy. We had Sonic the Hedgehog take stocks from Byleth. Take his top off? That's right. You're right to me, thank you. For this, Sephiroth comes out with his top off. He gets on stage and he takes it off for the fans. He says, Cloud, I don't need any armor for this fight. So Sephiroth is putting himself at a disadvantage because he's so confident he's gonna beat Cloud. Will it work? Will he take more damage now? They should make it a feature for all the naked alts. They should make it so they have less wind resistance, but they take more damage. Anyway, I'm starting the battle.
3, 2, 1, go!
Sephiroth versus Cloud in the finals, and we were in Dragon Quest. Not quite the correct stage, but it's the same company, same genre of video game, so I'll allow it. Cloud might be the first character to actually shield that move. I think pretty much everyone else has just taken it to the face. So Cloud is showing his expertise with fighting Sephiroth before. He knows how to deal with this guy. But will that be enough? First stock goes to Sephiroth. Oh. Now Sephiroth's final smash is one of the most dangerous in the game if he hits it. Cloud's might also be one of the most dangerous, but to himself, not to his opponents. Alright, so Sephiroth squandered that. Okay. 2-2, Cloud at disadvantage. That was nasty. He knocked him off the ledge while he was holding on to it. Oh my gosh. Sephiroth is not playing around. Squandered or aura farming, that's true. Sephiroth is gonna save that final smash for when it is most dramatically appropriate. Ooh. Alright, first match to Sephiroth. The villains are winning. We've got a walk-off stage. Very dangerous. I fear Sephiroth's longer reach, his projectiles, his hard-hitting projectiles are giving him a huge advantage here. But because it is a walk-off, technically anybody can win. They just have to be in the right position at the right time. Okay, Cloud takes first stock, that's what I'm talking about. If Cloud can just stay near the center and keep Sephiroth away from him, that's how you do it. Okay, Cloud Strife. He knows the strategy. This is the first time I've seen a CPU actually consider their positioning in one of these stages. You can see Cloud actually trying to stay closer to the center, but this is dangerous. Okay, he's okay. He just got a big flower. Now Cloud can end this. Or do that. Uh-oh. That was what I was scared of. This could be the end of the match right here. If Cloud does not Get away from the edge. Oh, no! Villains win with his shirt off. Cloud put up a really good fight in that stage. But unfortunately, he made too many misplays. And that is that. That is our Bracket 9 champion. That is shirtless Sephiroth. Well done, sir. Another DLC character joins our characters moving on. We'll have to wait for round 2 of the tournament if we can see if anyone can defeat these DLC characters, or if it's just gonna be the DLC characters beating each other up. Who is pinging me on Discord? I don't want to read that right now. Here, let's take a look at all of our characters that have won so far. Let me go to the top. So in the first bracket we had Richter. Second is Piranha Plant. I believe third was Hero. Oh, my computer is getting scary. Yes, it was specifically 8th Hero. And then Banjo-Kazooie. Now here's where it got crazy. Terry did not win this one. This was Ness. And then we went back to DLC with Violet. I remember that. I don't gotta look that up. Who won in the Min Min one? It wasn't Min Min. It's Captain Falcon. Okay. Captain Falcon. And then we had Olimar. The shirt was holding him back. So along with Sephiroth, we have these 8 characters who he's gonna eventually face off against. Alongside 3 more winners that will be determined in the future. This is one hell of a lineup. No characters from 4 yet, no characters from Melee, 2 from 64, 1 from Brawl, everybody else from Ultimate. This is... I don't know if I'm looking forward to when we get to tackle these guys, or if I'm dreading it, to be honest. I'm seeing if there's any more, like, Melee and 4 characters. We still have Ganondorf in the tournament, we have Villager. We have Rosalina and Bayonetta. I thought Rosalina was done, okay. We have Little Mac. All of our 4 characters are, like, hiding in the back here. We've got one of the Korans. Wait. Ganondorf is our... Oh, Ganondorf and Falco, our last Melee characters, still in the tournament. Oh my, uh-oh. Oh no. One of them has to go against Pyramithra, the other has to go against Kazuya. Oh no. Well, we'll get to that when we get to that. Alright. One last match. We gotta do our staple. It's like tradition at this point. Who are we putting Sans against? Who do we put him against this week? Do we put him against shirtless Sephiroth? Is that fitting? Do we see if Sans can beat Sephiroth? Let me... I don't want this stream to get messed up during this. This is an important match. This could be everything. Greninja for ZA, you know what? Oh, that'll make the match long. I was thinking put Greninja in as well. But then the match will be like a full match instead of 3 seconds. You know what? We'll put Greninja in. Sans is just a bystander this time. Where is he? He's over here.
Greninja.
This is our finale. This is our cooldown. Okay. As soon as this match ends, the stream will end. Sans is gonna win this one this time. I know it. I'm positive. He always wins when the stream ends. He'll always end the one after. He's gonna win this one now. I'm sure of it. He's the Sephiroth killer. I'm sure. I'd really like to see Greninja be the Sephiroth killer. To be honest, Greninja, the low tier, that'd be awesome. We're gonna pull a Rosalina on this one. Alright. Outro match. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. Oh, it's my favorite stage. That's even better. I hope everybody had fun. We had a few crazy matches today. We had some hard hitters. I'm so shocked that Cloud beat Wolf. I'm reeling over that. This was a pretty good one. We got to see some, like, I think Samus and Lucario did better than I expected. Cloud was our sleeper hit, even if he didn't win. Cloud goes into the ranks of Sonic and Rosalina, who stood up to DLC characters and lost. I'm here, why is Sephiroth shirtless? Because he won. That's why. This is a bonus match. You made it just in time for everything to be over. Cloud was former DLC, you're right. It's just a shame that his moveset never reflected that. Why'd you let that weirdo win? I tried not to, I promise. Wolf couldn't kill him, so we brought in Cloud. We thought Cloud could do it, and he couldn't do it. Now we've set Greninja on him for some reason. We're hoping he'll have the recent video game advantage, which, it might be helping. Next bracket, I'll probably do it soon. I was kind of thinking of doing it tomorrow. Because I end work at 6. So I'll be home kind of early, but we'll have to see what my energy levels are. If not tomorrow, then maybe next weekend. Or Monday. I don't think I'm doing anything Monday. Next one's pretty exciting. We got Pyramithra on that one. We got Kirby, we got Snake, we got Ganondorf. We will have actual Mii Gunner. We'll have Sans in the tournament. So that'll be exciting. Greninja facing the Wrath of God right now. That's fine. I've got no sauce, I can pilot throw better. Oh, you missed so much. The first couple Sephiroth matches, he would throw the first match and then go crazy on the next two to win the set. And then after that, he just stopped playing around. He got mean. I think Sephiroth, he knows he's already moving on in the tournament. So Greninja's not a threat to him. After this is done, he's gonna, if he loses, he's gonna complain it's because his shirt is off. And he can't fight when his shirt is off. I need to go back and see that? Absolutely. It was kind of crazy. The Sephiroth and Cloud matches, like, separately, not just the finale with them fighting, but Cloud also is phenomenal. Shockingly. We were all kind of dunking on him. The only reason Cloud wins is because it was Sheik. And then he just kept winning sometimes. Oh, I just realized he had a rematch with Wolf at the end and he came through. That's crazy. I love the character development in these tournaments. And Greninja wins! Sephiroth can be beaten. We just need a Greninja in this tournament. Okay, that's that. Stream ends when Sans dies. Thanks everybody for stopping by. You've all been wonderful. Hopefully we will do this again soon, within the next week for sure, if not within the next couple days. I hope you all enjoyed. Next time we're gonna have some crazy hitters. I think it's gonna be a good one. So don't miss it. Alright. Bye everybody!